What is going on, guys? Hes here. Hopefully you guys are having a great day out there. And if you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I post sneaker content basically every single week. So in this video, I have a look at the Pollen Air Jordan 1s compliments of Hibbett Sports. So if you haven't heard of Hibbett Sports yet, check the link in the description to the app. You definitely want to download it. See the release calendar for future releases that are coming out. They have lots of Jordans and Yeezys and Nikes and all sorts of stuff out there. But they also have over 1,000 brick and mortar stores across the US. So it's definitely a company that you guys should already know about by now. But if you don't, go ahead and check again the link in the description. But shout out to Hibbett Sports for sending these over again. These actually drop on Saturday for those looking 8/14. And I think it's a really nice colorway. First of all, obviously it's black and yellow, black and yellow. It has the Bumblebee vibes going on here, or that Wu-Tang sort of vibe to it. I asked my daughter what she thought they were, and she said yellow. So, I mean, she's right. Mom, what do you think these are called?
Mellow yellow.
Maddie, what would you call these shoes?
Yellow.
Anyway, it's a really nice, clean looking colorway. And I kind of moved over to this side so you could see the Air Jordan 1 line. The wall actually goes floor to ceiling. There's about 3 more rows up that you can't see that has some Air Jordan 1s and stuff. But anyway, this is one that could definitely go down in the yellow spot. And this is the one that currently holds the yellow spot right here on the sneaker wall. This is the ochre colorway, if that's how you say it. Kind of a cool one as well. And the difference is obviously this is kind of like a suede or nubuck material versus this is leather, and then they have tumbled leather throughout. But the yellows do look Nikes. But for those that want that side by side, they do look very similar in color on the outsoles as well as just the yellow in general, but the materials are completely different on both of them. And then you have different color blockings as well, obviously. These have that Chicago 1 sort of color blocking, the difference obviously being the white instead of the black, and then as well as that swoosh right here, which is the same color of yellow instead of it being black. For those wondering, it's tumbled leather or pebbled leather on the toe box, and then underneath the swoosh, and then also on the collar up top here. And it's actually a pretty soft leather. It's not like the softest quality leather, but it's better than some of the stuff we've seen. The box says Pollen, obviously the colorway of the shoe for the yellow, and you can see it's the pollen around the toe for the laces up through and then up to the wings, and then also for the swoosh and the heel cut back here. One other detail I like about these Air Jordan 1s, it's a black nylon tongue, but then on the tag, Nike Air in white, but then the swoosh is actually black. And for some reason, that black swoosh on that tongue just stands out quite a bit. I really like that. Black wings logo on the side, and then on the insole it does say Nike Air in yellow, and then that yellow outsole on the bottom, as I mentioned. Now the default laces on these Jordan 1s are actually the yellow Pollen laces, but I opted to go the other 2 routes since I figured most people aren't going to want to take them out of the packets and then lace them up. I wanted to show you guys what they look like with the 2 alternatives, since the yellow again is the primary. If you guys like that I went the extra mile, go ahead and drop a like on the video. I really wanted to do this for your guys' sake. I don't necessarily want to wear them like this, but I did want you guys to see what they look like with both of the other options out there. Out of the 3 lace combinations though, which one do you guys like the best? Leave a comment. Yellow, black, or white. My personal choice is the black laces with the black tongue and the black toe box area. It just kind of all blends together. However, the white actually doesn't look super bad either, but I think a lot of people again are going to just go with the black laces or the yellow. I thought about doing black and yellow and doing the double lace, but I decided against it. These do also have some pretty heavy Charlie Brown vibes to them. If you guys had to name these as well, what would you call them instead of the Pollens? The Bumblebees, the Wu-Tangs? I don't even know, dude. I think Charlie Brown would probably be where I'm leaning towards, these or the Bumblebees or something like that. As for the quality of the yellow materials, I'm like stuck because it's decent. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Like, it's kind of like, it's like, oh, it's good. Oh, it's not that good, but it's good. I don't know how to describe it, but it's soft, but it's not like buttery, you know what I mean? Like some of the leathers that we get out there that are really buttery. And you could tell from the edge too, it's not like the thickest cut. It's a pretty thin cut piece of leather, which is typical for Air Jordan 1s, unfortunately. I really wish we could get some really nice premium Air Jordan 1s, but not costing us that pinnacle $400 price point that they were dropping when they were like $400. You know, that would be actually a really cool series to see Jordan Brand do, like a really nice elevated premium type of Air Jordan 1 without, again, the Dior prices or anything else. But maybe that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think about the Pollen Air Jordan 1s? Is this on your guys' hit list or not? Resale is sitting around that $250 range right now. Retail is at $170. Fit is true to size, in my opinion, for Air Jordan 1s for me personally. And leave some comments. Let me know if this is something that you're after or not. So some of you guys actually saw I hit on a pair of these on Nike sneakers as well, which is nuts. I might oop a buddy a pair of those as well. You know, sometimes I do those oops and I just don't say anything. I actually owe my buddy John a pair of the A Ma Maniere Air Jordan 3s. Not even at retail. I ooped them for free just because he was trying to get a pair, and the collective creams, as we call ourselves, he was the only one that didn't get them. And so I was like, I got a pair at retail. I was just going to go ahead and send them over his way. But sometimes those oops happen and sneaker karma just goes around and around. If you see the cactus plant flea markets up there, the dunks, man, I got those at retail from Jen on an oop as well. So sometimes, sneaker karma's out there, man. So have good sneaker karma out there. Treat other sneaker peoples with the same type of respect that you would want them to treat you, I guess. Golden rule of sneakers. I don't know. I feel like I need to make a t-shirt with that or something. Anyway, speaking of t-shirts, I actually want to start working on some sort of a merch line of some sort, but nothing too crazy. More to come, I guess. I'll be trying to brainstorm in the next couple months of what direction I want to go in. But now that I'm kind of creating full-time, I want to be able to expand a little bit more and just have some fun with it. But thank you again for stopping by and watching. Anyways, have a good rest of the day. Have a good week out there, and we'll see you guys back hopefully for some more videos. All right? Peace, guys.